This marks a significant shift in the UK's stance on the Ukrainian conflict. For the first time, the Prime Minister has explicitly acknowledged the possibility of deploying British peacekeepers to Ukraine. This unprecedented declaration came on the eve of crucial emergency talks with European leaders in Paris, a meeting convened to formulate a unified response to the escalating geopolitical tensions. These talks are particularly urgent given Donald Trump's recent overtures towards a potential deal with Vladimir Putin and growing concerns regarding a potential reduction in U.S. defense commitments in Europe. The situation necessitates a strategic reassessment of the UK's role in maintaining continental security. Labour leader Keir Starmer, in a bold statement mirroring the Prime Minister's shift, has publicly declared his party's readiness to deploy British troops to Ukraine as part of a comprehensive peace agreement. This position, while acknowledging the inherent risks involved potentially placing British servicemen and women in harm's way, should Putin launch another offensive, underscores the gravity of the situation and the potential for escalating conflict. Starmer emphasizes that this commitment stems from a recognition that safeguarding Ukraine's security is inextricably linked to the security of Europe, and by extension, the United Kingdom. Starmer's article in the Daily Telegraph outlines a comprehensive commitment to Ukraine's defense and security, pledging significant financial support, £3 billion annually until 2030, alongside military aid. This substantial investment reflects the UK's determination to play a leading role in securing a lasting peace. He emphasizes the crucial role of ground troops in ensuring the security guarantees to Ukraine, stating explicitly, "I do not say that lightly. I feel very deeply the responsibility that comes with potentially putting British servicemen and women in harm's way." This candid acknowledgement of the risks involved underscores the seriousness of the situation and the weight of the decision. The decision to potentially send British troops represents a stark contrast to the previous stance of successive UK prime ministers since the start of the Russian invasion in February 2022. Their consistent refusal to publicly entertain the prospect of direct military intervention has now been superseded by this unprecedented consideration. Starmer's earlier suggestion that British troops could play a role in post-ceasefire security measures now appears to have gained significant traction within the political landscape. The Prime Minister's upcoming visit to President Trump in Washington further underscores the significance of U.S. involvement in shaping a resolution to the conflict. The Prime Minister's statement highlights the critical nature of continued U.S. support and the essential role of a U.S. security guarantee in preventing future Russian aggression. He emphasizes that only the U.S. possesses the necessary deterrent power to dissuade Putin from launching further attacks. This underscores the intricate geopolitical dynamics at play and the pivotal role of the U.S. in shaping the future of the conflict. The upcoming talks in Saudi Arabia, involving U.S. and Russian representatives, represent another significant development. However, the notable absence of Ukrainian officials and potentially other European leaders from these initial negotiations raises concerns about the inclusivity and potential effectiveness of the process. Starmer's strong criticism of excluding Ukraine underscores this concern, emphasizing that any peace deal must be negotiated with Ukraine's full power. Excluding Ukraine would effectively endorse Putin's view of Ukraine's sovereignty. Starmer's concerns extend beyond the immediate negotiations, referencing the chaotic withdrawal of U.S. troops from Afghanistan in 2021 following a deal with the Taliban. He explicitly warns against repeating this mistake, highlighting the importance of involving the Ukrainian government in all negotiations and avoiding a scenario where the U.S. negotiates directly with Russia, potentially excluding Ukraine from the process entirely. This parallel draws attention to the potential ramifications of a hasty or exclusionary peace deal. The parallel emphasizes the importance of learning from past mistakes and ensuring a more inclusive and equitable approach to resolving the conflict. He expresses confidence that President Trump also understands the gravity of this matter and aims to avoid such a misstep. The weight of history and the potential consequences of future mistakes loom large in this critical juncture. The situation requires careful consideration, strategic planning, and a unified approach from the international community. The future of Ukraine and indeed, the stability of Europe hangs in the balance. The stakes are undeniably high. The decisions made in the coming weeks and months will have lasting consequences for years to come. The potential for both peace and further escalation is real and present.